Is that better? I was going to say, so the software updated, which is part of the reason why I was slightly late. I was going to be like 2 minutes late anyways, but then when I reopened the software, it took like a whole update, messed up the camera, and I guess it shut off the audio connection and put it to something else. I don't know what else to put it to. I didn't even realize it wasn't working until you guys said something. All right, so let's go over my whole spiel again real quick. That way, whenever I slightly edit this on YouTube, it's not that big of a deal. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020 Ben Baller Edition. Give him a nice rub on the boxes for good luck again. Say team list is on the left, overhead cameras in the upper right-hand corner. I was going to say we have two new people. Andrea, I think it's her second break, but I don't know if she joined this break first or the other break first. We're going to do the Super Jumbo first, by the way. That's what I was saying. And then obviously Ingling is also new. I don't know how to exactly say his name. I was going to say I'll just call you IL until we fix that. The mute button wasn't on. I was going to say that wasn't it at all. It was actually in the software. It switched the audio input device to my other webcam that's on my computer. So that's why, I mean, it's not going to work anyways because that doesn't have an audio sound, but for whatever reason it was put in the other webcam, which that audio is permanently turned off so that it doesn't pick up double audio. I was going to say, and I think that's the only two new people. What happens is anytime Streamlabs updates, which is having issues, which is why it was crashing last week, they did a whole update where I guess something on the back end when they did the previous update before that was crashing it. It was using too much RAM. It was using like 3.5 gigs of RAM, which is ridiculous. So whatever processes they had in the background, it was literally making the program just like a super usage program, which isn't what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to use... I mean, I guess there's people that might stream that only have like 8 gigs of RAM, but I couldn't imagine only having a rig that has 8 gigs of RAM and it's using 3.5 gigabytes of RAM just to run Streamlabs. Like, that's ridiculous. I was going to say, apparently that's the reason why last week we were having some crashing issues, is that whatever processes they had going on in the background within the software was causing ridiculous RAM usage. That's the response I got back from the admin. Obviously, they put out an update today. So there's that. An update between me doing the random and this. I was going to say empty box. I was going to say it's just a big like padded sponge I put in here because it's 5 packs. 5 packs has 120 cards in each pack. There's a top half and a bottom half to the packs. Let's say I believe the bottom half has all the autographs. The top half has obviously chromes, could have some color, but the bottom I believe has the autographs in this case. I know, but I was going to say that's fine. Let's see. To start us off, we do have some color paper. First card of the break, 87 out of 99, Steven Hajar. Going to the Twins. Now, while I'm top loading this twin, we do have a UFC breakup. I can switch it to weight classes if it's less confusing for people about what it is. However, I will let you know if we switch it to weight class, the price is going to go up about $30 a spot. The reason I did it the way that I did it was it allowed you to get a little bit each of everybody from different weight classes in the random, as well as you don't have to pay as much to get into the break, since UFC is an expensive hobby box in the first place. We got JT Schwartz, Benassi, Patrick, Sabato, Rhodes, Bruns, Valdez, Fox, Adams, Gray, Mayer, CES, Panango, Rodriguez, Cruz, Ziegler, Alvarez, Holgate, Witt Jr., White Jr., Blade, Morissette, Downs, Gasser, Perez, Vera, Bush, Ramos, Matos, Boisier, Lawler, Silva, Williams, Chandler, Rodriguez, Manzardo, Jordan, and DeVoe. Then getting into the chrome, we're going to have Benny Montgomery and Jaden Hill. PCA, Calvin Ziegler. We got Henry Davis for the Pirates. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz for the Red Sox. Sal Frelick for the Brewers. Pomer, Spencer Torkelson. Hopefully we see some of him in the other box. We got Carson Williams, Donta Williams, Blaze Jordan. The first rounder for the Marlins, Joe Mack, Ed Howard, Trent DeVoe, Martinez, Alex Benelis, Ivan Herrera, Marcelo Mayer. Bowman drafting. Then we're going to have Bryce Miller, Benny Montgomery on the refractor, Yoelqui Cespedes, and Ryan Spikes. So get Benny and the other two top loaded real quick here on camera. Nice little refractor for the Rockies. Going to Josh Biddix in his first baseball break. It's been in a football break or two. So welcome to the dark side. Or the light side. I don't know which one would be the light side or the dark side, but one came between football and baseball cards. But definitely, I would say 2 different strategies to collecting the cards. Kind of the base of collectors in each can be slightly different. The football break that's up has 4 teams left. I believe it has the Jaguars, Jets, Broncos, and somebody else. I cannot remember the 4th team right now. If that fills tonight, I will break it. Same goes for UFC. We got Rodriguez, Cops, Amador, DeCastro, Veen, Haybeck, Garcia, Williams, McGreevy, Ibarra, Ottenbreit, Ogland, Carrera, Polanco, Rutschman, Schwellenbach, Martin, Kinney, York, Mikulski, Hendrick, Hill, Torkelson, Mitchell, Jensen, Gonzalez, Nikhazy, Mitchell, Cespedes, Miller, Ed Howard, Lau, Marte, Diaz, Merrill, Hernandez, Smith, and Green. Andrew Painter for the Phillies, Robert Hassel, Noah Miller, Bobby Witt Jr., Wes Kath, Cooper Bowman, Cameron Cawley for the Rangers, Acuna, Mason Black, Bo Elvis, Tyler Madison, Michael Harris, top prospect for the Braves right now, Tendeman, Jose Salas, Basebe, have Amador, have Riley Green on the purple, 130 out of 250. See just his prospect card going to the Tigers and Mike McLaughlin. Ethan Wilson for the Phillies on the refractor. Isaac Pacheco. Kevin Alcantara. Malcolm Nunez. And our first autograph is none other than Ricky Tendeman for the Blue Jays, a.k.a. Kenny Powers. If you know, you know. If you don't, well. Southbound and Down, I believe, is the name of the show. Just go check it out. He's not actually in the show, just that's the show that's about Kenny Powers and his motivational tapes that he listens to, his own motivational tapes in his car. The Blue Jays are Trey Burton. Congratulations, Trey, on the hit. Eastbound and Down, that's it. Mojica, Dominguez, Wilson, Mesa Jr., Milla, Peguero, Black, Mauricio, Colley, Rodriguez, Basebe, Petty, Chen, Hamill, Soderstrom, Pomers, Webb, Perez, Marceau, Tendeman, Bo Elvis, Goodman, House, Henderson, Davis, Murphy, Painter, Allen, Lou, Panzini, Rodriguez, Black, Cartaya, Barley, Frelick, Geraldo, Bowman, and McDonough. I have Lawler and Bliss, Edwin Arroyo, Kierstad, Ty Madden, Shalen Polanco, Chase McDermott, Jason Dominguez, Denzel Clark, Robert Pousson, Ian Muller, Andrew Painter, Makai Ottenbreit, Aaron Sabato, Connor Norby, Angel Martinez, McCade Brown, Tristan Casas, Blaze Jordan on the Invicta. We're going to have McCade Brown, Carson Williams, Jake Fox, and Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers on the prospect card. Blaze going to the Red Sox. I see you, Chad. You just joined. How'd you guys do down in Ohio for softball? You guys were out there last week, right? Or is that this weekend? It was last week, right? Last weekend. Can't think of what the big tournament's called. The Mojo. So we're going to get ourselves a green chrome. We got Asa Lacy, Madison, Kauser, Schwartz, Benassi, Povich, Harris, Bruns, Valdez, Fox, Trimble, Casas, Rock, Luciano, Hajar, Ramirez, Ziegler, Alvarez, Holgate, Dallas, PCA, Steinmetz, Blade, Morissette, Burke, Urbina, McDermott, Vera, Bush, Matos, Boisier, Lawler, Silva, Williams, Davis, Chandler, Rodriguez, and Manzardo. Got Maddox Bruns on the Genesis. Jaden Hill, Brennan Davis for the Cubs, Adrian Del Castillo, Prasado, Carter Jensen, Jordan Walker. Hopefully we see some of him in the 2020 box. Brendan Beck, De La Rosa, Stephen Hajar, Marco Luciano, Russell Smith, Kevin Alcantar, Ethan Wilson, Yoelqui Cespedes for the White Sox, Maddox Bruns. For the Reds and Kyle Wellman, we're going to get a Ruben Ibarra, 6 out of 99 on the True Green. Going to Kyle. He hasn't been able to pick up the Bengals, a Cincinnati fan, lately in the football breaks, because they go pretty quick. But he's been able to get the Reds the last couple of times and gets a hit here. I had too many S's on words there. We got Rodriguez, Pomers, Steinmetz, Sal Frelick on the refractor, and for the autograph, it's going to be for the Washington Nationals, TJ White. Going to John Williams. Picking the Nationals relatively frequently in these breaks, and finally gets himself a TJ White. I know we've been searching for some Brady Houses too, some colored Brady House, but TJ White for the Brewers here. We'll sleeve up good old Sal Frelick. His value kind of took off when you looked at some of the websites that do pricing for who's valuable and who's not. You know, my Beckett magazine didn't say he was valuable, but I was going to say the internet says so. I'm going to compile a checklist review of 2022 Inception, and I'll probably post a video of it on YouTube rather than just give you guys kind of like a paragraph about it. Maybe audibly it'll be better for you guys. We got Alexander Vargas, shortstop prospect, 441 out of 499 on the sky blue paper. But Inception comes out this week. Checklist doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. This top loader is broken. It's very raised top heavy. I'm trying to figure out how to break it if it's just Inception. I'm thinking about maybe pulling Wander Franco out in his own spot and putting the rest of the Rays as a different spot. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do or not, but if not, it's going to be... Well, the Rays in general are going to be pricey because of Franco, but I'm thinking about pulling him out as his own spot. That way, Brujan and some other teams, or Brujan and a couple of the other Rays that are on the checklist actually do have some value, so it's not so top heavy, but we'll have to see what people think about that. We got Davis and Solamento, Mason Miller, Asa Lacy, Brock Selvage, Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks, Luke Murphy, Will Bednar, Logan Henderson, Urbina, Pedro Leon, Ryan Cusick, DeCastro, Steinmetz, Rodriguez, Jake Fox, Gunnar Henderson, CES, Bowman Draft Night, Henry Davis. We're going to have DeCastro, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Ryan Cusick, and Henry Davis on the refractor. Going to the Pirates. And Jason Burkhardt. Lawler is going to Rob Sellers. You have Amador. Wow, did I just combine them? Hold on 1 second. Literally just put the paper on the same spot, whatever. I'll figure that out later. We got Amador. Oh, I didn't even do the... Oh, I just completely skipped the paper last time. That's why. We got Chad Patrick, Sabato. I'll just do all the paper together. Rhodes, Rodriguez, Cops, Adams. I got so excited about the chrome, I completely forgot about the paper. Haybeck, Garcia, Williams, McGreevy, Hassel, Kudrina, Hernandez, Carrera, Witt Jr., White Jr., Rutschman, Schwellenbach, Martin, Downs, Gasser, Perez, Mikulski, Ramirez, Jensen, Gonzalez, Nick Hazy, Mitchell, Cespedes, Miller, Ed Howard, Lau, Blaze Jordan, DeVoe, Diaz, Merrill, Hernandez, Amador, DeCastro, Veen, Rodriguez, White, Carreras, Pacheco, Beatty, Brown, Abrams, Polanco, Mack, Martinez, Gray, Kinney, York, Williams, Nunez, Torres, Hendrick, Hill, Torkelson, Conley, Abel, Clark, Pineda, Madden, Pousson, Abbott, Marte, Del Castillo, Prasado, Nelson, Smith, Green, Mace, Martinez, and Zavala. You can't do 2 packs because it's only 1 pack. It's 7 Inception, 7 cards. It's 1 autograph or 1 autograph patch and 2 parallels and then 3 base cards. 4 base cards. Gavin Williams, Aaron Zavala, Alexander Ramirez, Tyler McDonough, Riley Green, Kyle Manzardo, Alexander Vargas, Alexander Mojica, Colton Cowser for the Orioles, Hunter Goodman, Harry Ford, Bryce Miller, Hoagland, Geraldo, Cartaya, Sean Burke. Got Sam Bachman, True Blue, 97 out of 150 for the Angels. Going to Joseph Semple. Got Pedro Leon, Brennan Davis, Maddox Bruns, Luis Rodriguez, and we're gonna have ourselves a blue wave for the for the Blue Jays. 85 out of 150. Going to the Blue Jays. And Trey Burton. Oglin's obviously was part of a trade. I believe he's part of the trade to the Reds, right? Or was he part of the trade to the Yankees? He wasn't. They didn't trade with the Yankees. I'm pretty sure he's part of the trade with the Reds, right? To get Gray. Did they trade? They traded for somebody else that he was a part of the trade. It's not. Oh, for Chapman. He was part of the Chapman trade. He's in Oakland. It's like I knew they traded for somebody else. So yeah, everyone knocked Oakland's offseason. I get they didn't spend any money, and I get that. I was gonna say if Dustin was in here, he mentioned they didn't spend any money, but they loaded Reback up into their prospect system might be #1 now in the league. It's definitely top 3 or top 4 in my opinion. It's like they got a lot of top-end prospects from the Blue Jays and the Braves in their 2 trades where they traded Chapman and Olsen away. I understand you're not going to get a platinum. You're probably not going to get a platinum glove third baseman again, or a gold glove first baseman that Chapman and Olsen are. But they also developed those guys. So personally, I have full faith in the way the Athletics run their team that they'll at least develop the players and be competitive somehow. Is it a rebuild if you're always in playoff contention? Or no? We got Will Bednar on the Aqua. Not everyone can be the Dodgers, Brett. Not everyone can somehow develop all their homegrown talent and then have enough money to buy anybody else they need to fill out their team. We got 115 out of 199. I have Rodriguez, TJ White, Benny Montgomery, Carreras, Pacheco, Beatty, Brown, Abrams, Mack, Martinez, Gray, Mayer, CES, Williams, Nunez, Torres, De La Rosa, Morales, Conley, Abel, Wolf, Pena, Clark, Pineda, Madden, Pousson, Abbott, Del Castillo, Persado, Nelson, Leon, Allen, Mace, Martinez, Zavala, Walker, and Benelis. Dude, I was going to say honestly, I got tricked by one of those fake Twitters earlier that said, like, one of those fake Twitter baseball guys that drop stuff and people think it's real. They got me. It said that they dropped Cody Bellinger off the roster. I was like, I know that's fake, but it almost got me for a second when I first glanced at it. We got Brady House and Dalen Lau, John Rhodes, Po Yu Chen, Julio Carreras, Panango, Ryan Spikes, Benny Montgomery for the Rockies, Shane Panzini, Malcolm Nunez, Jordan VRs, Garrett Mitchell, Cooper Kinney, Liover Peguero, Jackson Merrill for the Padres, Tyler Soderstrom, Bubba Chandler, Luis Matos, Joe Mack, have Russell Smith, Panango, Marco Luciano. I think he'll be fine in the regular season, man. I think he's just working on something in spring training. He's going to be fine. Peter, I seen you just came in here. I hope you got my message. I put in a ticket with the post office because they didn't scan your stuff, and it's already in Michigan and should be at your house tomorrow. So I don't know, they magically found it when I put in the ticket Saturday morning and sent it off there then and there, or if it was already in Michigan and they finally just scanned it in, but yours is good. There's one other package where they never scanned it in that I put in a ticket for as well when I did yours, and still haven't scanned anything in, but that package was going to Florida. I don't know why. The man won MVP. I wouldn't tweak his swing at all, but I mean, I know. Oh, baby. That could be a very, very expensive card. We got Kellington, Mazzucato, Sainz, Kierstad, Goswin, Alcantara, Kath, Vargas, Arroyo, Panango, Rodriguez, Cruz, Ibarra, Ottenbreit, Oglin, Henderson, Spikes, Job, Muller, Ford, Norby, Acuna, VRs, Thomas, Acosta, Chiro, Love, Groshans, McCants, Salas, Beck, Bednar, Rosario, Mayer, Herrera, Salvage, Bachman, Miller, and Kusick. We're going to have Colton Cowser for the Orioles on the Genesis, Isaac Pacheco, J.J. Blade, Matthew Nelson, Eric Pena, Reed Trimble, Ronnie Mauricio, Joe Rock, Maximo Acosta, Cody Morissette, Victor Mesa Jr., Austin Love, Max Meyer, Kevin Kopps, Garcia, Haybeck. Mayer and Meyer being in the same boxes just throws me off. We got Mazzucato for the Royals. We're going to have Steven Hajar, Maximo Acosta, Tristan Casas. We're going to have Ty Madden. And behind Ty Madden, we're going to have a red. And it's going to be Luke Murphy. 4 out of 5 for the Angels and Joseph Semple. Let's see. Centering looks really, really good on it. Looks like he took his time for the out of 5 signatures. I've seen his other base signatures, and they are not as clean as this one is. Is it 3rd round pick for the Angels? 4th round pick for the Angels. But hell, the Angels need so much pitching. This guy might end up starting the roster next year. So it seems like every year they need help pitching, so maybe Luke Murphy is the answer. I have pulled 4 Marcelo Meyer cards. I pulled 3 out of 499s in the first week that the cards came out. Maybe in the first 2 weeks. The first week, the very first box we opened had a Marcelo Mayer out of 499 in the group. We opened it at midnight. It had Marcelo Meyer in it. Marcelo Mayer. See, look, switching up Mayer and Meyer. Are you talking about tonight? Tonight, I don't think we have. If you're asking about tonight, I thought you were asking about ever. Dustin Sains, Kierstad, Mojica, Dominguez, Wilson, Kath, Vargas, Arroyo, Paguero, Black, Hajar, Hassel, Kudrana, Hernandez, Henderson, Spikes, Job, Mueller, Ford, VRs, Thomas, Tendeman, Bo Elvis, Goodman, Groshans, McCants, Davis, Luke Murphy, Painter, Bednar, Rosario, Mayer, Panzini, Herrera, Selvage, Bachman, Miller, and Kusick. We're going to have Hoglund and Tendeman, Adley Rutschman, Andrew Abbott, Austin Martin, Jay Allen for the Reds, Hernandez, Gavin Williams, Vera, Barley, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Conley, Hernandez, Dalen Lau, Austin Hendrick, J.C. Carrera, Pedro Pineda, Chase Petty. I have Pedro Pineda again on the Invicta. Sean Burke, Noelvi Marte, who should be up this year. He's a top 10 prospect. I have Diego Cartaya and Ben Kudrana. Paper-wise, I might have pulled more than that one. Chrome-wise, I have not pulled a Marcelo Mayer in this break. I'll just say Pineda going to the Oakland Athletics and Brett. Mesa Jr., Miller, Lacey, Madison, Cowser, Mauricio, Cauley, Rodriguez, Povich, Harris, Carrera, Polanco, Mack, Martinez, Pomers, Webb, Perez, Marceau, Ramirez, House, Henderson, Dallas, PCA, Steinmetz, Allen, Liu, Burke, Urbina, McDermott, Rodriguez, Black, Cartaya, Barley, Frelick, Geraldo, Bowman, McDonough, and Davis. And the last Chrome that we have for 2021 in this break, we have the Carson Williams Genesis, Sam Bachman, JT Schwartz, Brainer Benassi, Owen Kellington, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Drew Gray, Jefferson Chiro, Brendan Boisier, Jeter Downs, Brooks Goswin, Freddie Valdez, Jose Torres, Alec Thomas, Michael Morales, Jackson Jobe, Kevin Alcantara on the Speckle. Yeah, I know a lot of people's stuff was delivered Friday or yesterday. Some people's are Monday. For whatever reason, last Friday, everybody and their mom last Friday and Thursday, everybody and their mom wanted to have meetings while I was at work, so I didn't get a chance to send out everybody's tracking. And then obviously Friday, you guys seen we broke a lot, so. Miguel Geraldo, Hedbert Perez, Gunnar Hoglund, Ryan Webb, And we're going to get Matthew Nelson for the Reds. 191 out of 499. First round pick for the Reds going to Kyle Wellman. Nelson, big power hitting guy. That wraps up 2021. Let's get into 2020 draft. It's going to be 3 autographs. And it is 12 packs, 32 cards per pack, I believe. Spencer Torkelson is the first overall pick. Heston Kjerstad, number 2. Max Meyer is number 3. Some other names that are top in there, some of the organizations like Tyler Soderstrom are in here. Quite a few top 100 guys are in this box. Good luck to everybody that has some big names in here. Garrett Mitchell's also in this box. Pete Crow Armstrong. Have Kyle Nicholas, Goss, Seymour, Jackson, Burleson, Blade, Caraway, Hoffman, Sassani, Duran, Garrett Mitchell, Mauricio, Holsizer. We have Owen Miller, Zach Veen, Jensen, York, Polkovich, Abrams, Wogu, Hunter Bishop, Hendrick, Peraza. We're going to have Tristan Lutz, Holden Powell, Michael Toglia, Geraldo Padermo, Dylan Dingler, Nick Lodolo, Ed Howard, have Anthony Volpe on the speckle, and we have our first autograph, Connor Phillips for the Mariners, 233 out of 499. Going to Robert Sellers. On to Phillips. Everyone's super high up on Anthony Volpe, too. Going to the Yankees. And Michael Pierce. Speckle. I think Volpe's first was in regular 2020 Bowman, right? Which I tried to find boxes at that. The boxes for that is absolutely ridiculous. You have Zach Daniels, Brennan Davis, Ronan, Green, Powell, Corbin Carroll, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fat, Padermo, Dingler, Little, Torkelson, Downs, PCA, Bryson Stott, Jackson Miller, Rutledge, Jimenez, Luciano. We're going to have Nick Lofton on the paper. 17 out of 25. A little bit off center. Going to Brian Pacheco. And the Royals on the Nick Lofton. The orange paper. Adley Rutschman refractor. Jordan Westberg refractor. Blake Rutherford. Franklin V. Max Meyer Canario. Jensen, Nick York. Marco Luciano, Glimpses of Greatness, and Franchise Futures, Detmers and Calabrese. Man, the Marlins should have a ridiculous pitching rotation. Like in 3 years, they should have by far the best pitching rotation in baseball. They have some really good pitchers that are already on their staff that are super young. And then they have Meyer and Fulton, who are both supposed to be very good prospects, too. We got Adley Rutschman, Brown, Rollison, Lang, Boyle, Logan Allen, Will Klein, Cruz, Brett Beatty, Coffey, Thomas, Halpin, Cade Cavalli, Amaya, McMahon, Vukovic, Lutz, Baumler, Kobe, Liberatore, Cotton, Jordan Adams, Deloche, and Seminaris, Espino, Brennan Davis, Adam Seminaris, Glowinky, Dominguez, Joe Ryan for the Rays, Justin Foscue, and Tristan Casas for the Red Sox. Soler, Dyer, Cavoco, Bush, Tyler Soderstrom, Williams, Pousson, Zamora, Drohan, Casey, Blumgarn, Hernandez, Sagizi, McCambly, Ashby, Norris, Dominguez, Glowinky, Lodolo, Austin Wells, Blakely, Foscue, and Casas. We have Bryce Bowman, Amaya, Owen Miller, Zach Veen for the Rockies, Jordan Adams, Zach Deloche, Ashby, Liam Norris, 20 and 20, Patrick Bailey. Zach Veen going to the Rockies. And Josh Biddix. Kierstad, Lynch, Cabrera, Cantrell, Santos, Langeliers, Walker, Bays, Tucker, Chamberlain, Westberg, Knack, Gill, Romo, Bedell, Miller, Dobovich, Hentz, Taglia, Palmer, Julio Rodriguez, Weatherly, and Christian Robinson, Sammy Infanta, Reese Hines, Trey Cruz, J.J. Goss, Ian Seymour, Ian Bedell, Bobby Miller, and behind Bobby Miller we have for the Cubs, Jordan Wogu. That's going to be the Blue Wave, 61 out of 150. Going to Brett, who now can tease Dustin that he didn't keep the Cubs. Blue Wave outfield prospect. We have franchise futures, Hancock and Deloche. We have Nick Garcia, Grayson Rodriguez, Warren, Witt Jr., Haver, Hankins, Espino, Henry, Groom, Schmidt, Kirby, Crochet, Edwards, Lacey, Shortridge, Beater, Freeman, Priester, Lee, Vientos, Williams, and Aker. We have Kyle Isbell, which is 161 out of 499 for the Royals. So he's a rookie last year for the Royals. Going to Brian Pacheco. Just his prospect card, though, not his first. Good old number 76 in that picture. We've got Logan Gilbert, Cole Henry, Sam Weatherly, Christian Robinson, Colt Keith. We got Wynn, have Ramos, and Nicholas.
Reese Hines, Logan Gilbert, Isaiah Green, Riley Green, Jeff Criswell, Rhea Siani, Encarnacion Calabrese. Have Gorman, Prater, Hernandez, Barnhart, Cantillo, Hose, Young, Infante, Ladzinski, Ragsdall, Bitsko, Kowart, Jarvis, Balasovic. We have Jay Groom, Hunter Green, Luis Gill, Drew Romo, Trent Palmer, Julio Rodriguez, Luke Little, Michael Bush on the sky blue, and Glimpse of Greatness, Asa Lacy. Michael Bush going to the Dodgers and Brett. Almost 2/3 of the way through here. Got Tanner Burns, Kraus, Ed Howard, Larnock, Robert Hassel, Ramos, Vaughn, Workman, McConnell, Jones, Horn, Isbell, Phillips, Parker, Haskin, Ryan Murphy, Casey Martin, Nick Gonzalez, O'Neal Cruz, Nick Lofton, Tolentino, Sweeney, Volpe. We got Holden Powell, A.J. Vukovic, Dax Fulton, Trevor Larnock, Robert Hassel, Travis Swaggerty, Landon Knack, Tink Hentz. That's a good name right there. Then we have Torkelson and Dingler. Good old Tink Hentz. Robert Hassel going to my man IL. It's first break. Seymour, Jackson, Burleson, Blade, Daniels, Davis, Cruz, Beatty, Coffey, Thomas, Halpin, Jensen, York, Perdermo, Dingler, Little, Torkelson, Wogu, Bishop, Hendrick, Peraza, PCA, Bryson Stott. We got Connor Phillips. Have Isaiah Green on the refractor, Bowman, Aaron Shortridge, Clayton Beater. We got Williams, Aker, and behind him we have for the Bo Sox, Nick York. 22 out of 75. I'll tell you what, this has been a good case of 2020. So we had a PCA out of this case before, and now we got ourselves a Nick York, 22 out of 75. Second base prospect. It is a little OC as an off center. It's a little bit heavy on the top, but I don't think it'll kill you. I don't think it's more than 60-40. Just being honest so you know when you're looking at it, so in case of camera angle. But a nice Nick York going to Dylan Fryermuth. So there you go, Dylan. You didn't get yourself any big Mayers, but you got an out of 75 Nick York autograph. I think you'll be okay with this compared to getting some more base Marcelo Mayers. I could be wrong. I was gonna say you could have just been in it for Mayer, but I made up for it in 2020, buddy. Now I gotta go make it up for some other people and some other teams. I gotta work at pulling a big color now still. But congratulations on the Nick York. We have Glimpse of Greatness, Adley Rutschman, going to the Orioles. I have a paper Asa Lacy on the bookend, 99 out of 99. Going to Lacy. First round pick of the Royals last year. Just going to get myself some more sleeves. Going to Brian Pacheco. Having himself a good time with the Royals this time around. Comes the parallels. We'll replace the other paper out of 99. That was Hajar from the Twins. Put up Lacey right there. We got Bowman, Hunter Green, Powell, Rutschman, Brown, Rollison, Pousson, Zamora, Drohan, Casey, Blumgard, Jeter Downs, Cavalli, Amaya, McMahon, Vukovic, Miller, Rutledge, Jimenez, Luciano, Roby, and Libator. I have Riley Green, Ben Hernandez, Alec Thomas, have Halpin, J.J. Blade, Zach Daniels, Xavier Edwards, Asa Lacey, and franchises Kierstad and Westberg. Franchise futures, that is. Justin Lang, Boyle, Logan, Klein, Soler, Dyer, Carter, Britton, Van Eyck, Strider, Schuster, Lutz, Baumler, Hernandez, Segizi, McCambly, Ashby, Cotton, Adams, Deloche, Salmonaris, Glowinky, Ladolo, have Thomas Segizi, Hankins, Corey Lee, Mark Vientos, Brett Beatty, Coffey, Jeremiah Jackson, Alec Burleson, and then we're going to have Ed Howard, 142 out of 250. Going to the Cubbies, and Brett. Getting the big boy Ed Howard right here. One of the top prospects for the Cubbies. Don't rub it in too hard to Dustin, Brett. That's all. Nick York, I don't know if he's in the top 100 prospects when they changed the list. I know he was close. He's one of the top prospects in the Boston organization. And honestly, like the top 100 is cool and all, but it doesn't really matter. It matters where they're at in the organization. Nick York's a top 10 guy in the organization, and that's what matters. Let's see, because that's really going to depend whether or not the Red Sox trade him and what chance he has to come up in throughout the organization. Because like the Orioles have like 4 or 5 guys in the top 100, but I would say there's probably 8 or 9 guys in their pipeline that have a chance to play in the major leagues within the next 2 years. We got Kavoko, Bush, Soderstrom, Williams, Detmers, Hall, McClanahan, Bailey, Groshans, Hancock. Like Patrick Bailey, I don't think he's top 100 anymore, but he's definitely going to get to play in the Giants organization either the after July 31st this year or next year for sure. Alvarez, Norris, Dominguez, Ryan, Rutherford, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Austin Wells, Blakely, Foscue, Casas, Meyer, and Canario. Unless you're looking to sell. If you're looking to sell the card, then the top 100 matters. But if you're looking to keep to see if he becomes like a prominent Red Sox and he's going to be in the organization, Nick York's going to get a chance to play for the Boston Red Sox if he's not traded. We got Reese Hines, Josh Young, RJ Dabovich, Garrett Crochet for the White Sox, Tyler Freeman, Quinn Priester, Thad. We're going to have Caraway on the diamond, and Glimpse of Greatness for Logan Gilbert. Because it also means when the Red Sox, let's say the Red Sox try to get playoff help, right? They could trade Nick York to a different team that might even put him in sooner than the Red Sox would. Which then he might want to sell, but also if he's part of a trade for a big player, people are going to look at him and be like, oh, this guy probably has some value. I am not sure. I've been breaking for the last almost hour, I think, for the last 56 minutes. So I'm not sure if we filled the football break or not. I know there was 4 teams left when I started. That does wrap up the baseball break, though. Congratulations to everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. I'm going to do a quick recap of the hits here. And then I will double-check the football. to the back row where we do not, well, we have one autograph in the back row, but we'll get to the back row in this side over here. We have Ed Howard for the Cubbies, 142 out of 250. We have Steven Hodjar on the paper out of 99. Alcantara for the Cubs on the Speckle. Michael Bush on the Sky Blue for the Dodgers. Kyle Isbell out of 499 for the Royals. Bednar out of 199 for the Giants. The Yankees, Anthony Volpe on the Speckle. Vargas for the Yankees out of 499. Sam Bachman out of 150 on the Chrome. Nick Lofton out of 25 on the orange paper. Ibarra out of 99 for the Reds. 250. Riley Green on the orange out of 99. 99 out of 99 for the Oscillaci on the paper for Brian Pacheco. One autograph was in the back, and that's Ricky Tenneman for the Blue Jays and Trey Burton. We got Connor Phillips for the Mariners. 233 out of 499 going to Robert Sellers. We have TJ White for the Nationals going to John Williams. Matthew Nelson for the Reds out of 499 going to Kyle Wellman. Gunnar Hoglund for the Blue Jays. Obviously, he's part of the A's organization now, or the Athletics. 85 out of 150 on the Blue Wave for the Hoglund going to Trey Burton. We have Jordan Wogu out of 61 out of 150 on the Blue Wave. We're going to have Nick York, 22 out of 75 for the Red Sox and Dylan Fryermuth. Luke Murphy, the lowest numbered hit tonight, 4 out of 5 on the Red Wave, going to the Angels and Joseph Semple. Hopefully, some of these guys in the low hits, especially the Luke Murphy and the York, end up panning out as being monsters for you guys. I appreciate you guys getting the break. It did take a little bit longer than we normally have for the Bowman breaks to fill, but that's okay. I was going to say, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a great night and be safe if the football break doesn't fill. I'll obviously see you guys tomorrow. There is a UFC break up as well. Only 8 spots left, even though only 2 are filled right now. I'll tell you right now, the price is a good price. I don't know if UFC boxes will go up or not. Last year they went bonkers. I don't know if they'll go up bonkers this year or not. But the prices pretty much for those is I'll keep them the same, even if the boxes go super bonkers. If they go really, really bonkers, like get to $1,500, I might have to raise the price so I can buy more if you guys start filling them. But I'll tell you right now, the UFC stuff, if you look it up, the autographs, the parallels, they all sell really well. They're kind of like the soccer stuff. If you hit the right people, they sell. There's a huge following, worldwide sport. I was going to say, just so you guys know, worldwide sports like Formula One, soccer, UFC, even if you're not a huge fan of it, if you're looking to have a chance to hit some cards that have some value, those always sell well because places like eBay are worldwide. They're not just United States and regional. You might have a hard time selling on Facebook, but I promise you they'll sell on eBay. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Hopefully a football break fills. Maybe it's already filled. We'll find out here in a little bit.